Hello friends, Cheryl here with Inked Pulp, and I am back with another Margarete Miller. This is the weekly collage challenge. This is week 12, and today's prompts are a tool commonly found in a garden, a piece of postcard either side, a fragrant item from your surroundings, paper that has a stain or is stained, something you could give as a gift, and the bonus is a musical instrument. And I'm not going to use the bonus today. If I couldn't find anything. If I find something later, maybe I'll add it, but for right now I'm not going to use it. So if you're new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you here. And get my scissors, I'm going to need those. I hope you like what you see, and I hope if you do, you decide to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I release new videos. And if you're a returning viewer, you know how much I appreciate you and your support and just helping me grow my channel. Alrighty, let's get started. Oh, let me tell you about one other thing that I have going on, and I haven't mentioned it too much in the Margarete Miller challenges, but if you leave a comment on this video, you will go into a drawing at the end of the month. I put together a pretty nice Happy Mail package for the drawing, and one random person picked out of all the comments on all the videos that were posted in the month. So everything posted in March. Anybody who has commented will go into the pool for the drawing, and I do that drawing live. Last month for February, I put together a pack of items, just a variety of items from my Your Creative Studio boxes, because I have so much of it. And sometimes I'll do a lace package, or sometimes a fabric, or metals, or I don't know, it's all different. So I wanted to let you guys know, so if you want to comment on this video, I will put you in the drawing. All right, let's get started. So I'm going to take this off because it's on the other side of the page. Oh, from last week, I think I'm going to do, I didn't like that there was just some blank spot on the bed. And so I thought I'm going to take these pearls out of the middle and just put, I thought maybe, I don't know, I thought maybe I'd put a couple like right up there by the pillow. Haven't decided yet, but I thought that would give some additional, and the pink and the orange go really well. I've also got this bright pink that I could use, but I'm thinking about it. We'll see. Comment if you would and let me know, do you think the flowers would be a good addition or no? All right, so this is going to be my paper that has a stain or is stained, and this is stained with coffee dye or coffee. So we're going to use that for the background. So let me put this down here. I hope you're all doing well. Things are wonderful here. I think spring has sprung at our house. We're getting, the daffodils are coming up. My crocus already came up. I have the people who had the house before me, they must have had like a natural area out back, because I get crocus coming up right in the middle of my yard. And it wasn't the people who had the house before us, but before them, because the people before us, they kind of came through and remodeled and re-landscaped, and I'm guessing they took out some natural area out back and put grass over the top of it, and that's where the crocus are coming from, in the middle of my yard. But they're so pretty, and they don't last a long time, so I just leave them. But yeah, it's been really nice here in the 70s, and so great temperatures, and I don't know, the whole thing has just been, it's like spring is sprung. And I go for a walk every day, so I'm loving these warmer temperatures. All right, there's that. Let me get this pushed down into the crease here. Actually, let's do this. Go from the back side. Make sure that's down in the creases. It's pretty good. Not quite all the way, but I can always glue it down more if I need to. Put a little more glue on there. I think there's glue on it, it's just hasn't stuck yet. And maybe not. Let's go and let me pull this up in the crease and just put a little bead of glue along there so that it will stick down for me. So I hope spring is coming wherever you are. I know some people are still getting snow and it's still really cold, but we're getting our spring weather here and I'm so excited about it. Hubby's out today aerating the lawn and putting down pre-emergent, and we're getting ready. We're getting ready for springtime. All right. So there we go. Let's now put this down. So in honor of the new spring weather, I have kind of a spring or garden related, and part of it's due to the prompts too, but I kind of turned the prompts into something that would fit this new spring weather. So as soon as I can get these down, I may need to put a little bit of washi tape down in that. Maybe we'll do that. Once I get this cut off, I may go down and put some washi tape in there and let it go over to the other side of the paper, which I can cover with the background paper when I do the next one. All right, let's cut this off. All right. So my channel has been growing exponentially. I've got so many new subscribers, and I want to give a special shout out to those folks. And I hope you know how much I appreciate you and your support. It just really helps me get noticed by YouTube and other crafters when you have more subscribers. Then YouTube will put you out there a little more, and this channel is starting to show up in searches. I've had several people join my channel and tell me they found it through a search, which is really exciting. There we go. That's kind of sticking down okay. I might just leave that. All right, so there's that. Let's put that aside. Throw this away. Actually, you know what? I am going to put some washi tape on there. And I think I'm going to use this one, because this will go with the colors that I am using. Come on. And hopefully you all have seen my washi tape storage method. I use twine and I just run it through the holes, and the nice thing is I can see all that I have. I don't have to undo it, and they don't roll away. I don't lose the... Oh, my screen went dark. I'll brighten that up for you. So that's how I store my washi tape. Let me grab my remote here and we'll brighten it up a little. Alright, let me put some glue stick on this. Hey, I would love to know if any of you have traditionally used the Scotch, whoops, I'm sorry about that, have used the Scotch Create glue stick. Apparently they're not making it anymore. You can't find it on YouTube. I needed to order some more, and somebody else I saw had mentioned that as well. So for those of you who used it, what are you switching to? Please leave me a comment if you have some ideas, because I need to find a new glue stick. And I know there are a lot of opinions on glue sticks out there, a lot of different choices, and some people use the Oohoo. I have a friend who uses the Elmer's, but it's the like professional Elmer's, the real sticky stuff, not the school glue. I don't know, there's just lots of choices out there, so I would love to hear your opinions as I go on my quest to find a new glue stick. Alright, there we go. I feel better about that now. Alright, so here's what I have. And this is the part of the postcard. That I'm going to put up in this corner, and then I'm just going to put this over the top here. So let me ink this up. And this will be my piece of postcard prompt. I won't ink the side and the top because I'll get that when I ink around the whole page. And I want to be very aware of how I put this down because, oh, I'll just go ahead and ink this up. Because this is where I want to stick my prompts in here. So if I stick that down, so I just want to do a little bit on that edge, a little bit on that edge, and let me kind of draw a line where I want to put glue sticks. So I need something here, and I need this to be open. I think I might use my real skinny tape for this. Go right there, and then glue all of that. Alright, let's find my skinny tape. I don't want to use glue because it will ooze out and it'll close up some of the opening, and then I won't be able to get my prompts in there. Look at me thinking ahead. You guys know I always forget to leave room for the prompts. Okay, there's that, and then this other side, just put some glue stick on that. Alright, and then we've got the opening in the top, and I have somewhere to put my prompts, yay. Got a little pocket there. And I want to put this right up to the top here. All right. And then we can sort of cut around, and I went over the edge a little, so we'll cut that back. There we go. And there should be an opening up here for the prompts. Let's see if that works. There it is. Yay! Yay! I'm so excited I finally left a spot for the prompts. Alright, so that's our part of the postcard. This piece of vellum is going to be the tool, the garden tool. There's a, there's a bucket and there's a shovel. And then I have, yep. Alright, so there's the bucket and shovel. I'm gonna, this is vellum, so it's nice and see-through. I have a friend online here who does her Margarete Miller challenges in different books that she has. She doesn't always do them in the same journal. And I wish I could do that. I'm so anal about some things, and I just feel like I need to do them all in the same book so that if I want to go back and look at them later, they're all together. Isn't that funny? How we do some of that stuff. Alright, so there's that. Let's put that cap on the glue stick. Okay, so there's our tools. And then this one can actually serve a couple of different prompts. This is a wheelbarrow, which is another garden tool. It's also got a bunch of roses in the wheelbarrow, which could be given as a gift. But I'm not really using it as either one of those. You'll see in a minute which prompt I'm going to do with this. So I'm going to put this down here. This is one of the die cuts from one of my Your Creative Studio boxes. I've rediscovered those again. I hadn't been using them for a while. All right, I think right about there. Then I want to lift this up just a little bit. And then the thing that I'm going to use as a gift, so it can be these roses in the wheelbarrow, but it can also be this rose as the gift, and it goes with those roses there. So let me put a little extra glue, and I'll have to cut off the leaf on that one side. But we'll put a little extra glue on here to make sure it sticks. And this is a three-dimensional rose. I got this in I think it was a freebie from one of the sales I attended, and I won the giveaway, and it was a little box or a bag of goodies, and I think this was in that, if I'm not mistaken. There. Alright, there's our gift. Something that can be given as a gift is a rose, and I used the wheelbarrow to kind of hold that rose. Now, something that, and I've got some extra bits of glue, as I always do. I always seem to get that. but this is a heavier cardstock, so I can take a little bit of water and wash over that, and it's not going to hurt anything. You know, if this were book page, I couldn't do that, but because it's got that kind of plasticky coating on it. There. All right, so now the last thing, and I need to get a little paintbrush. The last thing is, where did my prompts go? I had them stuck in here and then I pulled them back out. There they are. So the last thing is a fragrant item from your surroundings. Now, I didn't know if this was something that was truly fragrant, like I could smell it right now and it would smell good, or if it was something that represented a fragrant item. And I certainly have a lot of roses in here, so that can represent fragrant items. But I took it to mean something fragrant that you actually could smell now. And I have this wax. It's Art Alchemy Metallique Wax. This is rich copper. And this stuff smells so good. If any of you have ever used it, it smells so good. And I'm going to put some of this on the arms of this wheelbarrow to just give it a more metallic look. I thought that would be fun, but it smells heavenly if you've not used it. I can't describe the smell, but it's a really nice smell. So we'll just put a little bit of that on here. And it doesn't take much. Boy, these little tubes will last you for years because it doesn't take very much. And I can't really put the heat gun on it to dry it because it's wax. So we just have to let that dry. But that is the something fragrant. And then of course we've got, you know, all the flowers in here too. All right, there we go. So these are now a bright coppery color. Now I'm going to do something else that I don't normally do. And in my art before breakfast, they are always challenging me to expand my horizons, and indeed my word for the year is experiment. So, you know, I want to do some experimentation. So I'm going to, I think this would be the perfect page for it, for some splatters. And I've got this extra space up here, and I thought maybe I could either do a stamping up there. I wish you guys could talk to me and tell me what you think would look best, whether I should put a stamp or if I should put a word up there. But it just doesn't look complete without... Ooh, I could put that up there. What if we do that? I'm not going to take it all the way out to the end on that other side because, well, maybe we can. I'm talking to myself. I'm muttering. You can tell I'm thinking when that starts to happen. Yeah, that fits really nicely. Now, I'm going to press from the back because this is kind of lumpy on the other side, so I don't know if it's going to... Oh! Look how pretty that is. and then maybe just a little bit down here, not the whole thing. There we go. I like it a lot. A lot, a lot. All right, I have these metallic watercolors, and I think I want to go with this lighter, or I don't know, maybe the bronze. Let's do the bronze. I think this is bronze. All right, now I was told the other day that I didn't have, because I wasn't getting the splatters to work very well, and somebody told me I didn't have enough water in it, so I put lots of water in there, and I am going to put this over here. I don't really have anything else on here that needs to be protected, and then I will get a brush out of the water. I need to clean my brushes out so they're all nice and dry and clean. I leave them sitting in water. Alright, so let's mix up some of this watercolor here, and I've got lots of water in here. Maybe too much. Oh, maybe not. There we go. There. Perfect. 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 Oh, that is the trick. More water. All right, and we'll let that dry. Again, I can't put the heat gun on it because it'll get on the wax and it'll melt the wax. But let me set this aside to dry before I get it all over everything. But there's, well, I can dry up in this area. All right, it's not completely dry, but it's dry enough, and I'm just going to go around now and do the edges, which have curled up a little from the heat gun, but they'll go flat. I love this. I love this, and if I find a little instrument to nestle in here somewhere, I was thinking of a guitar, or we had this ukulele over here, but I don't look ahead at the prompts, so I didn't know I was going to have a prompt for that this week, but that's okay. All right, let's take a look. Make sure I got all the prompts. I'm really loving that. We have got a tool commonly found in a garden. We have a shovel, we have a bucket, and then we also have the wheelbarrow. A piece of postcard, I've got this up here. A fragrant item from my surroundings, I've got the wax. And paper that has a stain or is stained, that's the background, has the coffee staining. And something I could give as a gift is the rose. And then all these roses here is a bouquet. And then we didn't use the bonus. So that is it. That is week 11, Margarete Miller. And these just go right down in here. There we go. And that is the finished product. I love it. I really love it. All right, if you haven't done so already, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And know that I appreciate you all. And don't forget to leave a comment so you get in the drawing. And I will see you next week for next week's video. Bye, everybody.